Okay, Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. So I'm Raja Gustav Akbar Hidayatullah. I'm from 11 RPL. So today I would like to present about overcoming fear of public speaking. So today I'm gonna talk about public speaking with five W and one H, like who, what, when, where, why, how. So, public speaking is one of the most common fears in the world, affecting students, professionals, and even leaders. This presentation explored the problem of public speaking anxiety using the 5W and 1H framework: what, why, who, where, when, and how, while highlighting the challenge, research findings, and practical solutions. We will look at real-life example, research-based insight, and step-by-step strategies to manage and overcome this fear. By the end, you will gain not only a deeper understanding of the problem, but also actionable techniques you can apply immediately to boost your confidence and communication skills. So, first, who? Who experienced this fear? The truth is, everyone experiences it at some points, like students, employees, leaders, even famous CEOs. Many top politicians and CEOs hire speech coaches to manage their anxiety before presentations. So, if you feel nervous, remember, it doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're a human. And second is what? What is fear of public speaking? Fear of public speaking, or glossophobia, is the anxiety or nervousness people feel when speaking to an audience. Symptoms can include sweaty palms, shaky voice, rapid heartbeat, or even forgetting what to say. For example, imagine a student presenting project in class. Halfway through, their mind goes blank and they freeze in front of everyone. That's fear of public speaking in action. And this fear is normal and common even among experienced speakers. So, and then when? When does it usually occur? It often happens during high pressure situation, job interviews, first day at work, competition, or any moment where others are watching and judging you. Even experienced speakers feel nervous before key presentations. The key is learning to manage it rather than avoiding it. Well, where can this fear appear? Fear of speaking can appear anywhere: classrooms, office meetings, competitions, family gatherings, even online Zoom calls. Imagine giving a Zoom presentations, your camera is on, your boss is watching, and suddenly your mind goes blank. That moment captures the fear perfectly. This fear isn't limited to formal speech, it affects everyday communication too. Why? Why does this here happen? Fear of public speaking happens for a few main reasons. First, fear of judgment, worrying about how others perceive you. And second, lack of practice. Many people never get real speaking experience. And then third, past negative experience. One embarrassing moment can create long-term anxiety. For example, someone who mispronounced word in a speech before might avoid speaking in public for months of years. Then, how? How can we overcome it? Overcoming this fear involves preparation, practice, and mindset. Here are the steps. So, step first, preparations. So, you must research your topic thoroughly, practice your speech multiple times. And then for the example is here's your slides at dorm out loud before presenting in the class. So step number 2, gradual exposure or behavioral solutions. Start with a small audiences and gradually increase the size. Example, speak first to friends, then a small group, then the whole class. And then the step number 3, visualizations and positive thinking or cognitive solutions. Imagine success and calm yourself mentally. Example, picture yourself walking confidently on stage, delivering your speech smoothly. And step number 4, breathing and relaxations techniques. Use deep breaths or grounding exercise before speaking. And then audience engagement, like let's try it together. Inhale 5 seconds, hold, and then exhale 5 seconds. Step number 5, or the last step, learn from feedback. Ask for constructive feedback and improve gradually. Example, after presenting, your teacher or mentor points out strengths and areas for improvement. And remember, these steps combine behavioral, cognitive, and practical techniques, all working together to reduce anxiety. So, the problem statement. Fear of public speaking or glossophobia is one of the most common anxieties worldwide. It affects students, professionals, and individuals in daily life by lowering confidence, limiting opportunities, and creating barriers to academic, career, and personal growth. And the problem statistic. So, in this word, 77% are people experience fear of public speaking, and 70% employees say speaking skill are criticals, and the 40% students feel it impacts academics. So, research methodology, data collection strategies. There is two data collections. The first is literature review. We reviewed studies on public speaking anxiety from psychology journals and educational research. Focus was on causes, symptoms, and effective interventions. Example, studies show that visualizations, gradual exposure, and relaxations techniques reduce anxiety significantly. And the second, surveys and questionnaires. Conducted surveys among students and professionals about their experience with public speaking, collected data on the frequency of fear, common triggers, and coping strategies. Example, 70% of participants report fear due to fear of judgment, while 60% felt more confident after practicing in front of small groups. Concerns, dealing with concerns. So first, physiological barriers. Fear of being judged, past negative experience, and self-doubt often prevent individuals from speaking confidently. These barriers were addressed by using cognitive strategies or as visualizations, positive affirmations, and reframing mistake as learning opportunities. The second, lack of practice opportunities. Many students and professionals don't get enough safe space to practice public speaking. This concern was managed by encouraging gradual exposure, starting with small groups, peer practice, and joining speaking clubs. Before I close, so there is one quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson: "All great speakers but once bad speakers." So maybe that's all from me. As I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.